Hey everyone, this is Moose from SlothnMoose, bringing you another Starcraft 2 commentary. This will be another subscriber commentary. I just got done casting Garrett's, and so now this will be Bulls. In the top right hand corner we have Jules, who will be our red Terran, and spawning at the bottom left hand corner we have Bull, who will be under the name of Chris. This is his roommate's account. He actually finally got his own account. I'm not sure why, but I think he just wanted to have his own just for him. But he finally does have his own account, so the next replay he sends in I'm sure will be under Bull. But nevertheless, he is a blue Zerg spawning in the bottom left hand corner on Steps of War. I believe the Zerg favored map, but if a Terran does play it right, it could be Terran favored. It just depends on the positioning and depending on the siege tanks and banshees and whatnot, shenanigans. So I'm pretty sure this is a low level gameplay. It is Bull, of course. He's not the greatest, not the worst, not the most famous, but he is a Bull. He will run over you if it's a stampede. Okay. Enough of the lame jokes. Okay, so we do have I believe this is going to be a very interesting build by Bull. I'm pretty sure this is the one he told me in Sloth about how he came up with his own build, which is hilarious. So it's really funny to me in Sloth, but I'm not sure if it'd be funny to you guys. But hopefully I can help out in this low-level gameplay, help some Zerg and Terran players out. I'm not the strongest Terran player in the whole world. I'm going to work on it very soon. I'm going to go straight just Terran mode and just practice it until I can get the builds down, so I know it better. Because as a commentator, I need to know all the good how to do all the builds and stuff and what to expect and stuff. So I want to be a better commentator, so I'm going to try to practice Terran. I know Zerg pretty well, and I know Protoss pretty well. So although Protoss is my main race, and Sloth's main race is Zerg, of course. So. As I've been talking, it looks like Jules did a 3 supply depot block in just to secure this drone in his base, or prevent any Zergling run-throughs. Maybe he's scared of, maybe he got 6 pulled last game or something. I have no clue, but it's not the typical walling I'd ever do. I definitely would have used the barracks right here and then the supply depot right there. So, but it's to each his own, I guess. So we are using this one Marine going to take down this one drone. So, so that drone is going to explode nasty. So it looks like I expect to see an orbital command go up by now, but I guess not. Although these 3 supply depots did slow him down in the early game, so he's not going to have as many units out. But he is pumping out his 3rd Marine right now, so gonna be pretty ready, I'd say. But also Roach Warren going down. So if Bull was to do an early Roach push, I would say around the 5.5 to 6 minute mark, 5 minute mark, he'd probably move out, and 5.5 he'd be hitting. He'd be completely hitting, ready to kill, ready to go for the jugular with the Roaches, because Roach build is very strong. Man. That's it can definitely outdo a 4-gate if the 4-gate is not completely ready. If you're not familiar with the 4-gate, I'm pretty sure there'll be a replay eventually, and I'll be able to show you what a 4-gate is. But it looks like a hatchery is going down for Bull, and my frames per second is dropping. I have no clue why, and it's so frustrating. Okay. Anyways, so I'm just going to continue commentating like this until the frames per second gets back in. But it looks like, yeah, like I said, Bull is getting his hatchery right now. Not too bad at timing, especially since I think he's going main macro. But also, I'm not exactly sure, guys. It's a little late, honestly. But it looks like he wasn't too sure what he wanted to do from the get-go. It looks like he was thinking about doing 1-base Roach, and then he decided to move it into a 2-base, whatever he's going now. It looks like he's going Banelings now. So his build is obviously not. He's not very sure what he's wanting to do right now, which I'm not very sure what he's wanting to do either. So it's kind of hard to judge what to build right now. He's building 4 Roaches and he has 4 Lings out. Got his Queen doing some good injects right now. Also has a pretty healthy drone count, I'd say. He's 14/13 right now. It's pretty good. Check out the army value. It looks like Bull does have the upper hand in this battle right now. He does have 100 gas worth of units, which means they are stronger than these Marines. I guess it's not certainly correct, but mainly when you see an early gas heavy army over a mineral heavy army, you do have the better army. So even though they are matched up in minerals, I'd say that Bull, just glancing at it, Bull does have the better army because it has 100 gas with it, which is very true because the Roaches are stronger than the Marines. So in that instance, it is true, but not all instances. So mainly because if he had Mass Ling against Mass Marauder, the Lings would destroy him. So here we go. We got a bunker going down, 4 joules, which is I just don't agree with this all. Double bunker going down. I don't agree with it at all. Seeing the double racks finally going down, very very late. Running off one rack's way too long, I'd say. And now gonna make a pretty late push, doing a 6.5 minute mark, 7 minute mark. Moving out with like, how many Marines does he have? 10 Marines, and they're about to get just swamped by his eight lings and 4 roaches. And oh, 6 of them morphing into banelings right now, and this is bye-bye for these Marines, no doubt. And these banelings are going to move in and just roast these Marines. And there they go. All the Marines are now dead, so completely ready for a run through up here. Baneling busting this wall would be perfect. But it looks like Bull is just going to hang out and macro up some more. He is a macro style player. He loves to tech and get every single building there is and get every single expansion you can possibly get. So it looks like the Terran player is completely ready now with this bunkers, which, like I said, I don't agree with. I think 1 bunker is enough. You don't need 2, because if there is going to be some heavy duty attack right here, it'll be a baneling bust blowing up everything. So I just don't agree with it. No, and now I got a factory going up, so that's interesting. Also got a Spire and Evo chamber going up for Bull. So like I said, just expect every single teching building to go up, because that's just what he does. So now we're going to see some Evo chamber. If you're not sure what Evo chamber is for Zerg, if you're not a big Zerg player and you're curious, it is for the upgrades. This is for the really noobish people. So I'm sorry if you already know all this and I'm kind of repeating it for you and babying you. But an Evo chamber is for the upgrade, so you can upgrade their attack right here, depending on what they need. This is obviously range attacks right here. Just looking at the picture, and you see the melee attack will be for the Zerglings, and this is for the Hydras and Roaches and whatever else there is. So I'm not going to get into all that. So we are seeing the Spire, which will produce the Mutalisk and or Corruptors eventually, or possibly Broodlords if he does become a corrupted Spire. So we are seeing, hey, little Overlord get together over here. That's pretty fun. And really, really low in the units. We are seeing a armory going down. Yes, this is my favorite build whenever I go Terran. I love getting an armory. Although you do need a tech lab on this if you're ever going to do anything. So wrong add-on for this building, I'd say. He could just switch it with this barracks over here and just produce double Marines and also go Thors, which is a very strong build. And it looks like no, he's not going to do that. So I was wrong. I wasn't really wrong. It's not what I would have done. But to each his own. Once again, double bunker going down. Got about 8 Marines, and I'm going to see Thor play coming out. So Thors are beasts, especially against Roach play and or Mutalisk play. We are seeing a hidden expansion going straight to the gold. Going to get lots of minerals quickly and try to boost ahead in the income. It looks like the income is in Bull's favor. And also, the main thing, this Terran player, he's obviously not too good of a player because he did not get an orbital command yet. It's 11 minutes in the game. Orbital command is usually up and within a few minutes in the game. So, and it's just also there's not enough units. The whole build is off. The building placement is all wrong. You can just tell it's a low-level gameplay. And also, Bull doesn't have any units out either. It's just building random banelings. But yeah, right now Bull could easily win this. All he needs to do is get Mutalisk to go around in here in the back, pick off these units, and then at the same time he's probably going to unload this bunker, baneling bust the front door, and just run with a bunch of lings or roaches, just whatever you need. So this would be a very easy game to win for Bull. All he needs to do is get some scouting in to see what he has. Mutalisk would be a great play right now, and he can win this very quickly. He could have won this probably around the 9 or 10 minute mark, but that's alright. He did get an infestation pit, so expect a hive coming out. Hive is getting research right now. He needs to get the production chart up. And it looks like one Thor is now coming out. If not, there's already one up, and there is. So the second one's coming out right now. And 5 more drones, so you can see how hard he's droning up. He needs to get a 3rd expansion right now, just because I know he's wanting to drone up so hard and get a lot of minerals. And he actually has a low income. I'm really surprised about that. It's not too low, but I guess he doesn't have many harvesters anyways. Not doing too good on that part, but he is building a lot of buildings, I guess. And also going straight to rushing to hive tech is amazing what mainly he's doing. I'm really surprised it's this early. He is getting hive tech. So that's exactly why I got the infestation pit, not going infestors. I'd never seen him go infestors, so I really wasn't expecting it. I was mainly expecting the hive tech, honestly. So did he get the double gas over here? He did. He definitely. It looks like if he is going to go into this hive tech build, he really does need to get more gas and use his third base to operate off of. He's not going to have enough minerals coming in with about 800 minerals per minute. If he's wanting to mass produce hive tech units, it's just whoa. Did I pause it? Yep. Oh, whoops. Okay. This is not the it's not the income he needs. He needs about 1,000, 1,200 to be kind of efficient. So he really needs to get this gold expansion right here, and he'd be golden. Gold expansion, he'd be golden. Oh man. Okay. So, and also he's way too close to this to the Terran player. Although the Terran player is now saturating his gold expansion. Probably needs to. Never mind. I wasn't saying he needs to do a transfer, but he is only a 23 harvester, so that is a no can do, mister. So he is getting. Looks like Bull is now getting out Corruptor. So I think I definitely know where this is heading. We are moving into Broodlord play. So it looks like his whole plan was to do a fast Broodlord game, and it looks like that's what he's accomplished. Neither player has done anything yet except for the early push that. Oh my gosh! This is probably okay. This is definitely Bull's worst thing he does by far. What he did right then, if you're unaware, I'm gonna pause this for a second. What he did was, okay, I'm Bull, I'm over my base. He clicked up here and just like I'm gonna go in his view. He whoops, wrong person. He did like this. He just right clicked up here and that was it. He just right clicked. And since this was completely walled off, what he did was his units couldn't walk up there, so they just walked up as close as they could, and he just went back to his base and kept playing around with all this stuff. And so there's nothing that he wouldn't watch, and all his units were just dying. So that is a huge thing you do not want to do. You do not want to just right click in the base. If anything, you want to use the where is it? The attack command right here, and just click right there. And what it will do, or just back here even, just attack command it. And what it will do is if there is a wall, they'll walk up here as far as they can and attack anything in its way. So normally I would just press attack command at the very top of the ramp if I was going to do that and walk away. Normally what I do is just attack command right here, and then if I approach anything on the way, I'll attack it and kill it, and they'll stop right there once they hit that spot, and then I can, while they're walking, I'll go over here and macro, and then when I come back, I'll attack command up there and just continue what I'm doing. So that's the best way to do that. Obviously he did not do that and lost a lot of units, so we're going to get back into the gameplay now. And it looks like he did let out a Marine just to get some scouting out and see what's out there. And it looks like Bull is a little nervous now. And he's getting the high yield expansion. A little bad placement on the hatchery though, a little off. So this is a lot longer mining distance. So a couple mistakes here and there. I know this doesn't seem like a much. Oh, just kind of a couple places off. But the mining time right here, as the game goes on, it gets longer and longer and longer. All those seconds add up to what they could have been. And you're losing minerals like that if you add it all up. It's just math. So Broodlords are being transformed into right now, and we are seeing 4 more Corruptors come out, and we'll see a whole lot more Broodlords come out now being warped in, and also Overlords coming here joining the battle and say, hey guys, what you got going on over here? Oh, not much, just kind of morphing into Broodlords. Alright, we'll see you later. So that's pretty much what they just said. I mean, you just kind of know these things once you commentate long enough, you figure out what all they're saying and stuff. So I'm happy that he did get this gold expansion. He needs to go ahead and get a queen on it and start getting some minerals in, because I believe he is behind now. No, he is still ahead because the Terran player has not gotten any orbital commands to mule up. Did get a planetary fortress though, that's fun. So it looks like Bull is just kind of massing up. Real boring game, I'd say. Not much action. But it looks like Jules is getting up here, just scouting out his own expansion up here. Well, possible expansion up here. But I'm surprised he didn't take this natural yet. I really expected him to take his natural, but he did opt to go for the high yield instead. And if you're unaware, high yield is just another name for the gold expansion. You can call it the gold or the high yield. I like to call it high yield because it sounds cooler. I think it sounds like it's, I don't know, it sounds cool. So I'll never know. I've never gotten Broodlords before in a game, so I don't know really how much they cost. So that's pretty cool to see. They cost 150, 150. They're pretty expensive actually, because corruptors aren't cheap themselves. I'm not really sure how much they cost, but you know, they're not expensive. I'm sure. I mean, they're not cheap. I'm sure. Let's see, 150, 100. So you're talking about oh. Here we go. We got a battle up here, guys, and we're gonna see these Broodlords are about to just destroy everything. And it looks like these Broodlords are taking a little bit of beating with the splash damage, but it's just there's nothing the Thors can really do. There's just so much DPS down here. The Broodlings, they do so much damage. And so now we're about to see Bulls just get down here and wreak havoc. I'm sure these Broodlords. And it looks like we're seeing another wall off of these spotty bows. I'm not sure if this guy knows that the spotty bows are not the best way to wall off. It's pretty terrible actually. How weak they are, only 400 hit points. And if you think about it, if he walled off with this right here, 1,000 hit points, it's a lot better. And so now we're about to see just a lot of Broodlings just get thrown down here and just destroy everything. And yep, there they go, just wreaking havoc. And you got to get the units in here even hardly. Just the Broodlings are enough. They do so much damage and just take a lot of fire as well. So just constantly throwing them down and just taking a lot of fire. And it really Bull really needs to right click up here and then do stop command, because half these roaches aren't even attacking, just getting picked off. And here we go. Now we're getting the concave by the roaches. This is exactly what you want. And getting concave on these Thors right here. Banshee's going to go on unchecked right here because there is no anti-air. It needs to get a couple corruptors thrown in on the mix right here. And there's one corruptor, two corruptors get thrown in right there, but not a good rally point. And so now we're, I mean, Bull has got this one in the bag right now, guys. Just kind of winning the game. But the good thing is the Banshees can't attack the Broodlords either, so it's pretty much an even battle. And the Broodlords are going to prevail, no doubt. Because these Banshees are just going to aggro onto these Broodlings, and I mean, they don't last long anyways. So, excellent job by Bull right here. Taking straight to Broodlords, and oh, getting checked now. I said going unchecked earlier, now they're being checked. So, Broodlords will eventually go down after years and years. Oh, the Corruptor's going to come in here and just destroy his Vikings. So, no can do, Mr. I'm going to kill the Broodlords. So, we do have a Planetary Fortress going to do splash damage against these Broodlings, but there's going to be so many Broodlings. The DPS is just going to outmatch the Planetary Fortress eventually if he ever gets to that. But still, his gold expansion is getting mined out, but lots and lots and lots of supply depots. I'm not sure if Jules knows all Bull has to do is run up here and he just got behind the wall. That's actually really, really funny, but whatever. So it's like this Planetary Fortress is definitely going down. These Broodlings are just going to overwhelm him. And it's letting the roaches get free attacks on him pretty much, just taking all the fire from the Planetary Fortress. And oh my goodness, these SCVs died so fast, these Broodlings, it's hilarious. I'm not sure why Jules hadn't left yet. Oh, he's just going to try to rebuild his base. He has that 2,000 minerals. He could have got a lot more units if he had more racks in the entire game. But he didn't. We're seeing Ground Carapace level 2 upgrades. And so these Broodlings are going to be even stronger. Right now they only have one armor. They don't have any attack upgrade. I would like to see some attack upgrade. Lots of roaches going around. Yes, exactly what I said. And just going to come right around that wall. I'm pretty sure Jules is hating his life right now after seeing what his wall just be completely useless. Oh, but it cracks me up inside to see somebody's life in despair. And you can see his frustration. That's great. Oh man. Okay, to all those who play this game, do not wall off right here if you're trying to prevent anybody from coming up here, because they can just go around. So that's very, very funny actually. But this is a good game by Bull. Lots of mistakes made, but luckily he's playing a low-level player who wasn't very good. But also, I like the Broodlord play. You never see that in low-level play very much. You kind of see just the normal 6-pull, cheese, and I'm not so good kind of play. But it looks like, you know, Bull wanted to spice things up, get some Broodlords, so I'm proud of him. He did a good game right here. So, also, send in your replays, guys. Enjoy casting everybody's replays, and I hope you guys enjoy casting. Hopefully you learned something from it. I'm not the best teacher, but I throw in my 2 cents, and hopefully I have something good to offer you guys. Sloth is skiing. Yay! That's fun. I'm having a good time knowing that he's skiing and I'm sitting here casting. So Awesome stuff. But he will be back soon, probably after this Martin Luther King weekend. I think it's Martin Luther King. Yeah. After the weekend, he'll be back. We'll be casting. Hope you guys have a good weekend, and I might do another cast. I'm not sure. So, all right, guys. See you next time.